Hi guys, it's Jake here. I'm gonna do a little bit of a story time. I know these are really popular. Quite a few of my friends have done them, like Will, and I think RJ's done some, and Miles, and Nick. I thought it'd be a great opportunity to let you guys know some things that have happened in my life, which are a little bit crazy. So I'm gonna tell you about this crazy ass bloody story. That was really Australian. When I was living in New York City, and I kind of got like a little bit naked in the club. So it begins like this. When I first moved to New York, I didn't really know that many people. Like, I literally moved there. I was like 22. I only had like a handful of friends. Like, you know what, it was tough. Like, I just didn't know that many people and I was just trying to do my thing, you know? When it came to the weekend and I was feeling a little bit thirsty. Actually, hold up, I'm feeling a little bit thirsty right now. Cheers. I think I drank wine on camera in my last video, but I feel since we're in an intimate setting in my bedroom, dry. Anyway, welcome to my room. So I moved to New York. I didn't know that many people, so I went out a lot to try and like meet people. Yeah, it's just not easy when you move to a new city. Let's just set the scene. I was out and about and I went to some club with my old roommate, Maddox. Love him, one of my best friends. We went to this club and it was just apparently like a normal club. I think this was like a Wednesday night or something. Like, I shouldn't have been going out, but I was out. We're having some drinks and I didn't really know anyone. I didn't know anyone at the club. I certainly didn't know that many other people other than Maddox. So Maddox was like, oh, I'm really tired and I've got work in the morning. I'm gonna go home. But I was already a couple drinks down. Like, I was having a good time. I was watered up. I was like, girl, I am not ready to go home. Not yet. Not tonight. I made some friends at the bar. I don't think Maddox even really met them. I don't even remember what they look like, to be honest. I don't remember their names. It's really bad, but it's the truth. It was so nice, and they were like, oh wow, you're from Australia, let me show you around. And we started buying drinks, and things got a little bit crazy. We started to have some shots, and let me tell you, this little Australian boy, I'm from a small city called Adelaide. They measure your shots. And then when I was like fresh off the plane, immigration had just signed my papers, and their shots are big. Like, New York doesn't show any mercy. So needless to say, I was sideways. I wasn't ready to go home, but these guys were like, hey, we're gonna go to another club, we're gonna go to another club. I think it was like a Tuesday. I honestly think it was a Tuesday night. It was like a Tuesday or Wednesday night, something stupid like that. And I was like, yeah, I'll come with you, because I was so desperate to make friends. Like, I was like, I just want these people to like me and then maybe like hang out for brunch, like, in a couple days. We jump into this Uber and they're like, we're going to this other club, and I didn't even ask any questions. Why I didn't ask any questions, like, we rock up to this club and there's like a bouncer at the front and you like just pay at the door to like go up. And the guys I was with paid for me. I was like, oh my god, that's so nice, they really like me. By the way, I do not recommend doing this. I don't think it's safe, but it's a good story. It's a great story. We walk up to, it's like an area essentially before you get into the club. So you pay down this bottom at this little cashier spot, and then you get up and then there's this area, and there was like a coat check. And at this point, someone walked past and they didn't have many clothes on. In fact, they only had underwear and socks on. And I was like, oh, okay. I mean, it's a little bit cold out. It's the middle of winter. It was like minus 10 degrees outside. I was freezing my little Australian titties off, but I was like, you do you. I mean, if that's your aesthetic, that's what you want to do, yep. So we walk up to the coat check girl, because I was wearing a big coat, and you know, if the attire is a lot less than that, as I was finding out, I would need to check it. I went up to the counter. They're like, hi, how are you? Take a ticket, and they gave me a ticket, and I'm like, okay, thanks. And then they also passed me like a garbage bag, like something you put your trash in. And I was like, oh, what's this for? And the guys I was with were like, oh, we didn't tell you, this is an underwear party. And I'm like, oh. To continue my story, I thought to myself, I don't know these people. I don't know anyone in this city. I've got no friends. I was kind of having a bit of a YOLO moment. I was a little bit clouded, but my judgment was not all there, mainly because I was tanked. By the way, don't drink too much. Like, don't do what I did. I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna take my clothes off. I'm just gonna, right now, I didn't really think about, I didn't even know what I was walking into. I didn't. So I just like casually took off all my clothes. Like, I had underwear on. I put my clothes in the bag and then they tag it and they put it behind the counter. And I'm just kind of standing there in my underwear and I had socks on, long socks on, and like a pair of Converse on. So I stuffed my phone in one sock and I stuffed my wallet in the other. And in I went. Let me tell you, I have never done anything like that before. Like, never. I don't know if any of you have been to an underwear party. I had never. To set the scene, there was all different, like, rooms. They were, like, big rooms. There were, like, lots of, like, people were dancing. It wasn't like people were, like, fucking in the corner. I mean, they probably was, but I don't remember that. And we walk in, immediately I'm just like, wow, this is so incredibly liberating. I'm, like, walking around, and, like, you know what? People are getting a bit handsy. People were a bit touchy. One of the guys that I was with was getting a little bit handsy with me. And I was like, no, 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 girl. I'm sorry, I just came here to dance. There's really nothing else to tell because I am like so frigid and I'm like, oh, please take me on a date before you even like hold my hand. I'm glad I did it. I'm glad that I trusted those strangers while intoxicated and went into an underwear kind of sex party, I think. Don't forget, if you like this video, to give it a thumbs up, and if you really like my storytime videos, let me know in the comments below. Also, let me know in the comments below if you've ever been to an underwear party, I suppose, or a weird underground kind of take your clothes off party. I will talk to you guys later. Hopefully I'll be out doing more storytime videos for you soon. I will chat to you guys later. Okay, bye.